we're leaving class.
Yes.
This is writing. About to head over to my art class.
Nice.
See you later, Ryan.
See ya.
We're going down the atrium of Moody to print something out real quick. But yeah. So I just left my class in Moody, which is this building over here, and I'm walking over to the art building, but I want to show you guys my favorite view on campus here at St. Edward's. But I kind of also wanted to talk about, I guess, how technology was when I was growing up. So growing up, my first memories were like my dad using one of those, like, I believe they're called PDAs, or like portable kind of, they had like a really crappy screen, and playing games on that. I remember being introduced to a PS2 with my cousins, and so technology was pretty much always a thing present in my life. Nowadays that kids are being influenced with, like artificial intelligence such as like Siri, but the amount of time that they're spending on these technological devices as well. These are the iconic red doors. Right now, what's going on is they're setting up lights. So there's like a recommended time to be spent on electronic devices. This is research done in about 2003, where they recommended about 2.5 hours of screen time for developing adolescents. So I just want y'all to think about, how much time are y'all spending on your phones? Whether it be getting on TikTok, watching my videos here on YouTube, or watching other types of videos, even like Netflix. I believe Netflix is a new phenomenon, because before scheduled TV, they would have to be like, oh, make sure you tune in at 9 p.m. on Tuesday, versus now you get the whole show immediately, and it's at your disposal to just watch and binge watch. So increase screen times or spending times on electronics. This is the chapel. So there is a lot of like conversations about whether or not technology helps out academically, or if technology hinders academic growth. Well, in my personal experience, as I was like developing in middle school and elementary, I definitely could see how technology unregulated could result as a distraction, like at school or something. But if used effectively, I believe technology could be used to enhance learning opportunities. I'm here in the art building. I like coming here to not use my phone, kind of just disconnect, and I can lose probably like 4 hours just working on clay. Ceramic studio. So this is a piece I've been working on. Super realistic. I love it.
I'm James, and I think that I spend 3 hours a day on my phone. We got 4 hours and 20 minutes.
4 hours.
You
and
know
20
what
minutes.
that means.
My name is Eileen Young. I'm a sophomore here at SEU. Probably spend 5 hours a week. Oh, it's 3 hours and 30 minutes.
3
That's
hours and
not
30
bad.
minutes.
Wait,
Hi, I'm Georgia. I'm going to St. Ed's. I'd say 5 hours.
5 hours?
Yeah.
TikTok's a thing.
Oh, okay. It's only 1 o'clock. But I've been on it for 1 hour and 51 minutes.
No.
Hi, I'm Sydney. I'm a senior here, and I think I use my phone about 5.5 hours. 7 hours?
Just left my art class. I'm about to go get something to eat, and I'm gonna go to my last Serve Austin event, where I go volunteer at Sierra Ridge. And what I'm really excited about is that hopefully I'll be able to ask the kids that I work with questions on how they feel about technology and artificial intelligence. I got to ask my classmates about their perspective on perception.
Maybe 12 hours a day.
12 hours a day?
Probably 8.
8 hours?
Yeah.
That was 4.
So
5.
Hi, my name's Ariana. I go to St. Ed's. I think I spend around 5 hours on my phone, just because we were on Thanksgiving break. I didn't really have anything else to do. 4 hours and 30 minutes.
This is the campus ministry building. about to enter the St. Edward's trap van. So we just got to Sierra Ridge and we're gonna go over to the apartment side on this side. I'm excited. This is the building that we're gonna be going into. This is where the kids kind of do their homework for about 15 minutes by the time we get here, and then we're out playing. Signing in here. And then we gotta find our name tags. How long are you on your phone for? For 5 minutes. For 5 minutes? 30 minutes. 30 minutes? 2,400 minutes?
1 hour.
1 hour?
Do you have Disney Plus?
Do you think Alexa and Siri are living or they're smarter than you? Like, what do you guys think?
Smarter than us. I think there's a place called the internet where basically they give you the answer.
Do you think Alexa and Siri are the same
But I
person?
think Siri, they sound different.
Yeah, I want to see you do the savage sign.
That is Joshua. You get an F and you get an F. What?
I'm here and we're it's just recess time and everyone loves to play outside, so yeah. What does AI mean?
It means like a robot system. Alexa is like a AI.
Do you think that these AIs are smarter than us?
Yes.
Even though we created AI?
Probably
AI.
Albert Einstein.
How old do you think AI is?
Only like 20 years.
Do you think that's influencing your friends, like people around you, or do you think it's not?
Like it's making people obsessed with it. It solves a lot of questions for you. It helps you.
What are you guys doing?
We want to ask you.
What do you like to do on your phones?
Text my friends, watch some arts and crafts.
Do you know what artificial intelligence is?
Siri, yes.
Yes. You like playing outside more or playing on your phone?
Phone.
Do you think that iPhones affect little kids?
Yes, they do, because sometimes when people get new iPhones or iPhone 11s or iPhone 16, they get too distracted and just care about their phone instead of your friends, your aunts, or tios.
So I just signed off. It's my last day here at Sierra Ridge. Like, got to say bye to my kids, and I don't know. It feels really, really bittersweet farewell, I would say. So we're here at East St. Elmo Street, 801 bus stop. We're gonna wait about 24 minutes, and then we're gonna get on the bus and head back to campus. So the bus is here. Thank you. So I walked to the art studio, check on my head. It's still kind of fresh. I'm like too worried that it's gonna like fall on its side.
I'm Paula.
Hi, Michael.
Michael says 4 hours. Paula?
That's 4.5.
4.5. Can you 4 hours?
Where?
4 and 40.
6 hours and 30. One thing that we saw today at Sierra Ridge is like going to elementary school, going to these post-daycare programs allows for an invaluable opportunity for kids to practice their social skills, to practice their arithmetic and writing. One thing that we're seeing is this interaction with peers is becoming less and less prominent because of the interactions that they're having with technological devices. Another activity such as playing outside in recess has become a less of a physical interaction and more of a artificial, digital with students today. And there seems to be an unmapped trajectory of how this technology is just being implemented into our lives. Every single year we expect a new iPhone. Older generations have seen a clear-cut distinction between life before technology and life after technology, but how this affects the incoming generation Alpha, that is kids that are born after 2011. Not only are we looking at the behavior of how they treat their technological devices, but how that shifts into behavior with other people. As we delve into the future with technology, many of our day-to-day decisions will be automated with minimal intervention by the end user. Similar to today, autonomy will be sacrificed and replaced with convenience. Navigating yourself and making decisions for road trips used to require adequate planning and attention, and now you sacrifice that independence for convenience. We seem to make these switches as a society nonchalantly, which is something that we cannot continue. Having an informed public will deploy the future in the hands of society rather than special interests to drive profits and power. Being a part of Generation Z, I hope to proceed with caution and curiosity to promote and regulate artificial intelligence. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be my last YouTube video. If you could go ahead and just please unsubscribe and unlike this video. Do not share, or actually share this video. I hope that you guys will make a more conscious decision in your day-to-day usage of your iPhones. Thank you guys.